we got how Polo G destroyed his reputation, get like Prince. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Polo G was on the road to becoming one of the biggest artists in the game, but problems kept coming up. People realized he wasn't the person that they thought he was.
Yo! Stop.
I mean, we knew he wasn't like the best person.
Go about the bro, about the money. Oh my god.
If you die right now, what could you give the lady that you want to be with? What could you give to your mama? Have you ever bought your mama anything?
Yeah, bought anything?
Did you buy your mama a car? Did you buy your mama a house? I did that. I did both of those.
So good for you, bro.
You invested in, bro.
So who was he arguing? Niggas bragging.
Bitcoin, anything. What did you get to your kids? You don't have. You broke, bro. I'm telling you what's real. If you die right now, only thing that can trade is he was a good host.
That's enough for me.
At one point, people was looking at Polo G like, how you come from rapping about struggling and how hard your life was to acting like this? Now look, Polo came from a place a lot of people don't make it out, Chicago.
Type shit.
Make the whole situation look crazier. One of the songs that really put him on the map was a song where he was rapping about his struggles. Polo
Finer Things.
Good. I'm talking about back there in 2018, 2019, he was coming.
The music video was calm, bro.
TJ was going crazy. They were dropping some real good. These two came fresh in the game and had a song.
Polo, TJ, ultimate duo, bro. Not gonna lie, bro.
He been number 11 on Billboard. Polo G was becoming this next big artist. He was coming so quick, but that ain't all good. Eventually, the internet started to do what the internet do best. They got to troll him. I'm talking about they was trying their hardest to make fun of Polo G. It was like anytime you got online and seen Polo G, they was gonna be clowning him in the comments. People started.
Yeah, I don't know why or when this started. I think it was when he took a break. Niggas just started bashing him. Talk about he's not this and that. Started making fun of him.
And the baby treatment, the baby love baby treatment. Matter of fact, people started damning that name Polo G, and that is true. Basically, throughout his whole career, on his biggest songs, he was always on the piano. So people was kind of getting tired of it, and they was making fun of him. And the amount of people calling him Piano G was getting to him because
Piano G he be on every live stream. Niggas be like Piano G.
He dropped a song on there named Piano G, where guess what? He rapping on a piano beat. And Genius wrote this about the song. Polo G also references the nickname the artist been given by some critics and detractors to call out the lack of versatility in his songs. Despite this, Polo G states that the frequent use of piano allows him to let out his feelings better, and that he embraces the gimmick as it eventually contributed to his success, leading to a more comfortable life away from the mental and emotional pain of his.
I mean, it's still the piano. Ain't nothing wrong with the piano, really, bro. Like, the piano go hard, bro. Not gonna lie.
Previous life, but all throughout 2019,
niggas just hating, bro.
Going up. Same thing with 2020. But during this year, a lot of problems came up. People started accusing him of selling it.
He accepts it.
The rumor got so big, he even got online responded to it.
I just want to know why people want to say that I sold my soul. Like, what if, like, I watch my son and go to the studio. What if I find time to do like that? Like, what if I find time to do? Oh, the goat and the goat horns, it signifies the Baphomet. Half y'all ass wouldn't even know how to spell Baphomet if it weren't for autocorrect, you stupid.
2020 was a good year though. He
so the soul, what is that?
Doing all these features, and they got to a point where it was charging $85,000 just for a feature. But you're probably thinking like 2020, okay, that was decent, but 2021 will be the craziest year of his career. To start, he bought a big $5 million mansion that year, and that's gonna be real important later on.
Yeah, that's the mansion he got now. He did a fucking interview with $1 million of fame. I saw that. I saw the DDG video. Yeah.
Back in mind, the year started out good. He dropped his first #1 single rap song.
He been trying to come back.
Damn, it's gonna be his year. Until all that kind of went out the window. This year started a pattern with him, and that pattern kind of unfolded right now. So he doing these shows, getting all this money until June 14th, 2021. Polo got arrested for something people get real time over. He got a Miami cooling at his album release party for the Hall of Fame project. And after the party, everything just went left. Right when it happened, his mama hopped on IG talking about what went down.
We're in Miami and we just left Polo.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. They got arrested 2021. I don't know how many times he got arrested, but
Just called me in a frenzy saying that the police are all behind them, 20 cars deep, and this is not an exaggeration. What is ridiculous is the fact that a young black man can celebrate his success.
Want to know how I took my business to the next level? It's simple. It's Shopify.
And still be looked at as a.
Wait, so he got wrongly accused?
Then when I go and I ask them where is my minor son, who's 16 years old, they refuse to let me speak to my minor son. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this? When I say beyond ridiculous, beyond ridiculous, beyond ridiculous. All of this. Who you are, because it's on my Instagram. All of this.
Wait, what? This don't make this one. He got arrested in 2021. But they say he was 16. Nigga, he was not 16 in 2021.
My son, Polo G, literally came from his album release party and going to his after party at Allure, and they stopped him because they were driving while black. Let's keep in mind that they were driving in a licensed vehicle with security and a driver, okay? He wasn't even the person driving. Do you know how scary that is? And then when I go and approach them to ask them about my children, and namely my minor son who's 16, they tell us if we don't leave that they're gonna lock us up. I do not know if my children are safe. I do not know if my children are safe, and I need you to flood Miami Police Department and tell them to let my sons go.
Miami.
Polo G, they have T-Baby, and I am not having it. My children will not be a casualty. I have raised my children right. They are respectful people, and we are celebrating their success, and this is how it ends, not on my watch. It's ridiculous. How does a traffic stop when my son's not even driving must turn into a full-on police brigade of 20, 30...
Nigga, they saying he ruined. Nigga, this is not his fault. This is just the fucking dumbass cops and fucking retarded ass social media niggas.
Drag 3 men out of the car. It's ridiculous. And at the very least, it's egregious and it's racist.
Pretty much. He leave the party, he get pulled over because the tents was a little too dark. And when the cops was trying to get everybody to drop the windows, you could kind of tell Polo and the crew he was with wasn't with that. And so they got to a point where the situation got escalated, and now 12 telling everybody to get out the car. But Polo was screaming at the cops. TLZ wrote this. Cops say they told everybody to get out the car. But Polo G allegedly shot it. What do I gotta get out the vehicle for? According to the cops, they tried to forcefully remove Polo from the car, and the struggle shirt.
This nigga Polo, bro, it's not good looks, bro. Niggas fighting it.
Officer on the ground. I say while the officer was trying to put handcuffs on, bro, he started swinging, throwing elbows. He was striking. He was not playing. So
damn, niggas trying to fight a cop.
In the chin, the forehead, and another officer said they seen Polo on top of the cop swinging his elbows and hit. According to the docs, the cops in question showed an abrasion to the right upper forehead, right chin area, and a swollen, bruised right cheek. But to make it all worse, they was saying Polo was throwing out threats. He was threatening to kill the cops. He was threatening to knock the cops out. Basically, he was crashing out. When they finally got the handcuffs on, bro, he was kicking the interior door. He
said he gonna knock out the cops, bro. I'm dead. Bro, they'll just shoot you, bro.
2 guns in a car, but it's a problem with all of that. So 12 said that's what went down. But some independent witnesses came out with statements saying the opposite. They was contradicting what the cops say. Now look, we don't know what was said, but we just...
so you already have independent witnesses contradicting some of the statements of the police officer he added. We look forward to a full, complete hearing. Okay, so people have evidence that he didn't say that?
No, it go against how the cops described the situation. But at the end of the day, he did get brought in charge. And his mom was on Twitter not having none of that. So the Twitter account posted Polo G and his charges, and his mama saying he gave her thoughts on how she felt about it. None of these charges would have been possible if the police did not contact with my son Polo G. He was not the driver. He was a passenger in a professionally licensed vehicle with security. He was moving smart and correctly. What more could he have done?
Bro.
That wasn't all the legal problems he was facing.
They wasn't even driving.
He out in LA, and once again, a passenger in a car. Y'all hear that rain? Damn. He out in LA, and once again, a passenger in the car that got pulled over. And this time, he had a concealed firearm on him. That's a felony. So when they found that out, they hit everybody in the car with that charge. In the article,
yeah, bro, it's not gonna look.
A male juvenile got hit with that same charge. And using common sense, it was probably his little brother. Because in the clip of his mama, remember what she said? Him and his brother, that was a minor, got arrested. A juvenile is a minor, but that's just speculation. That's just connecting the dots. The legal problems wasn't over yet, though. Fast forward some months after the LA situation, court that came on. And they did do bro right. He did get lucky. They dropped 3 of the charges against him. Then some months later, they dropped the cop attack charges on him. So everything he did got dropped. Granted, he did have to take some anger management classes, but it's...
Imagine if ChatGPT and Canva had a baby. That's a creative AI. It's the only generative AI designed for...
Hell, that nigga got lucky. He allegedly swung on the cop and got the charges, though. But even though that situation hadn't happened in the way to fit...
Bro, that shit don't happen to everybody, bro.
So remember the clip from the very start of the video where he was disrespecting the cop? That was from this night.
See, again back about the being broke stuff. It's an honorable living, my man. It's an honorable living. It's an honorable living. Bro, I don't care, bro. Can you stop talking? Is that what rappers do? All you ever want to do is talk? Just shut up already. Bro, that's great.
I'm smarter than you. I'm looking at
That's, bro, you're like a little kid. I'm smarter than you. I look better than you. Bro, like, you're like a little kid, bro. Are you serious? Smarter than you. I look better than you.
I mean, he like no glade. Is he wrong though? Like this, but like
Bro,
this cop just on dick now,
bro,
right?
don't get Instagram, bro. I saw every week stuff.
So yeah, he might have got off free, but to the public, they started to look at him like he was kind of a cornball. They was feeling like Polo G was just entitled brat. That's basically how the internet was feeling. And I'm not hating, I'm just telling you how the world felt. But there was a whole situation I ain't even mentioned it. And before I tell y'all about that, make sure you join the Discord.
But I'm not even gonna lie though, but like what rapper from the streets though, like a tough area hasn't got arrested though. So to blame him for shit like this is kinda like everybody kinda do it. And y'all just let it slide too, so but when it's Polo though, it's just, oh no, this, that, and third.
Legal battles was happening. His mom
Didn't this nigga King Von get arrested like, well I seen it like a fucking, this nigga had like 20 mugshots or some shit. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
got in her own little situation. It's the middle of the night. She in the crib asleep. And she got to learn her phone saying the doorbell had some motion. So she opened it up. And I'm telling you, these niggas was on some Rainbow Six Siege time. It was people at all sides of the house, every interest. And at the same time, they kicked them doors away. She wasn't with that. She seen that go down. She grabbed the fire up there and let some shots go. And luckily, she did have that strap on, because when them shots came out, every single one of them robbers ran away. And after all that went down, Polo G hired 24/7 armed security at her house. And by the time 2022 came around, the talk around his name wasn't really...
After his mother has a run with the home intruders. So you gotta get 24-hour security on you and your family, because niggas gonna start attacking everybody.
The music. It slowly started to push away from the music and more into the legal problems he was in, because he wasn't dropping no music. And basically, 2022 wasn't really nothing too exciting for Polo G, other than him and her getting sued for $300,000. Basically, they allegedly signed a contract with a promoter to perform, but then these two double booked concert dates in Tampa and Atlanta while the show was happening in Tampa, meaning they didn't go to his show.
Wait, so according to law, Polo G done booked and promoted an entirely different event in the Tampa around the same time as booked a different event.
Another one in Atlanta while his show was in Florida. And the promoter was saying this cost him over $300,000 in damages. $105 for Polo, $43 for her, then nearly $200,000 to pay the venue, soundstage, lighting, advertising, promotion, nigga, hosting everything. For some months after this, he was cool and wasn't fighting no cops, wasn't arguing with nobody, nothing. Until early 2023. This was around the time Gunna was getting accused of being a rat and people was turning on. Well, people started to drag Polo G into it. Pretty much every artist was disowning Gunna. Everybody unfollowed him. So when people checked Polo G following and seeing he didn't follow Gunna, they brought him right into all. No Jumper was online posting saying Polo G follows the trend and unfollows Gunna. Polo wasn't having none of it. They hopped on IG defending himself.
Bro, why you why? As a nigga, why do you care if another nigga unfollows another nigga? That has nothing to, that don't affect you. Like, them niggas don't even know you.
Some controversy. I wasn't ever following him. Y'all be on my meat. I don't follow behind nobody. I make my own decisions as a man, and I do a good job at minding my business. You don't see me and stuff for a reason. I don't mess with y'all good or bad, plain and simple. But even though he was in all these problems with people from all across the industry, that man was still working on music. He still had something waiting for the fans. 2 years after his last album, QR codes randomly started popping up on all these posters across LA. You know, August 15th, after people started getting hyped about it, he dropped the album trailer and told the world the album was finally coming out in September. He ain't dropped in 2 years. His fans is hungry, but he ain't know what August was finna have in store for him. August 23rd came around, and remember that mansion I was talking about from earlier? Well, this when that come back into play. This day, dozens and dozens of cops pull up to his crib, full body armor, full suit, everybody suited up, they raided his house. They ran right in there and took everybody out of handcuffs. And 12 wasn't playing. They searched the crib, found guns and all of it. The thing is, Polo G wasn't a felon, so he could have a strap if he
Also, was it licensed? Because I'm not gonna lie, I think this was recently.
wanted to. And Polo lawyer had this to say. It's widely known that Polo G ain't a convicted felon.
I feel like something's coming. In 2024, your life and your business.
And never was a felon. I personally got all his charges in Miami dismissed when he was, in our opinion,
Never was a felon.
in charge. They refused to allow access to our claim, which is illegal and unethical in practice. And someone got an answer for these new wrongful actions. The problem was, this wasn't just one gun. This wasn't just two. This was 7 different ways. I'm talking about, he had a whole arsenal here. It was all kind of guns in there. HHL said this: Polo G was arrested and is now facing charges of illegal possession of a short barrel rifle. 7 weapons got found in his home when the police searched it on Wednesday. But you probably got a question, right? Like, why did they raid his house? Well, his brother was standing, and his brother was getting into some problems. So on August 15th, his brother named Trench Baby was in a music video shoot, and he allegedly tried to rob the director. They saying Trench Baby walked up on him, right? And he was getting ready to rob, but
This nigga looked devious as fuck.
Robbery. He didn't just go in his pockets. He told that nigga, get your phone out and wire me the money. You know how crazy it is for somebody to rob you, and instead of just taking the money you got on you in person, he goes through your phone. It makes you wire him some money. But when 12 came, both Polo and his brother got hit with some wild charges.
I don't even know this nigga had a brother.
Robbery and assault with a deadly weapon. And with all this going on, Polo G delayed the album. And I'm not talking about no little delay, a month or two. I'm talking about he delayed this album from September 2023 to August 2024. And that's okay. He just delayed his album a whole year. It can't get no worse than that. A few months later, his brother caught him by. Soon after Polo House got ready, they said his brother got to a drive-by and smoked the dude. And this was just 3 months ago from this video. I don't know what else Polo G got in store, but the past few years of his life been straight problems. Then on top of all the problems, he's still a music artist. He still got fans that's hungry for music. And he ain't gave them an album since 2021. And we is in 2024. Even though Polo G is getting all this money, he's still going through real life problems. Hopefully he can lock in, because the way he's going right now, it ain't going too well. Kind of like the artist from our last video, Ski Mask. This man done went through so
Ski Mask actually fell.
Really abandoned his rap career.
Like, he's good, but like
turning everything around and changing their opinion on it. And that video's on screen right now.
I want to thank all the wireless care.
Hey, if y'all want me to react to none of these videos, hey, let me know. But I'm not gonna lie. When I looked at the interviews and shit, he said he's been making music all the time. He just never released it. But he can't just release the album with being gone this whole time. He gotta like make singles, ease back into it. Cause it's like, if you make an album after years, it's kind of like you might not be relevant, or like people like random, they might not fuck with you. Cause before it was like, that's like 2021. It's like 2024 now. So yeah, you gotta ease back into it type shit. But like, I don't know. He said he was gonna stop. He didn't say like this year for sure, but he said like not for long. Like maybe like a couple years. I don't know for sure. Shit, I don't know. But hey, hopefully he stick around. Shit, let's see y'all.